everything we're doing in this forum is about opening to what the universe brings from the highest perspective. And what that often means is discarding religious ideas of a punishing God that, some people here grew up with, and also releasing the New Age ideas, if you need to, that are like the universe is here to just give you every single thing the ego wants at any given moment, and if it's not getting that, then you must be doing something wrong. I kind of feel like those two ideas, given the craziness of the culture, those two ideas sometimes even coexist in people. Like, oh, there's a God out there somewhere that's punishing by sending hard transits and suffering, and at the same time there's some new age idea that says every single thought and every single desire is supposed to be fulfilled, or you're doing something wrong, you're blocking it. And I think I talk about the limits of both those ideas a lot in both books and also here, but I wanted to just apply it in this moment, like right in this moment where we are. If you let both those ideas go, that there's no punishing God out there. The universe is constructed of love, even though it feels sometimes very painful. Everything in the universe, one way or another, I would say, is trying to bring us to the awareness of our wholeness, of our own essential wholeness, of like a remembering of who we actually are. And part of the transits that we've been in since March have had to do with, if you have any attachments that are prioritized above that longing for wholeness, to be a whole being, not enslaved by anything, to be a freestanding whole being, those transits brought up whatever those attachments were, sometimes very painfully, to give you an opportunity to offer those attachments to the divine and to come back to a place where you say, I will trust that what's truly needed will always occur. I don't need to cling to this thing, at all cost. And a lot of the anger and the frustration and all the feelings that come up often come up from that feeling. I've talked about it a lot of like, I need this to be happening, whatever this is. I want this. I need this thing, whether it's a healing, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a certain financial thing. It's that saying, I need this at all costs, and if I don't have this, I will be furious. Now, it's fine for the human part to be furious. It's fine to go through the feelings, and I'm always talking about that. Get the feelings out. But one way or another, the kind of transits we've been in have often been to get people to the place where you simply let go, not with bitterness, not with anger, but to just say, I'm now open to a divine plan. And ironically, that is so often when the thing changes, when there's a true letting go. And that very much was what that new moon was about, sort of like the capper on the eclipses of March, was for many people to get to that place of letting go. And I want to read you something that I'm trying to remember who posted this. Oh, I think it might have been on the author page of Facebook. It's a quote from Gangaji. I don't know if some people know her. She's a spiritual teacher who does her thing. And this is she studied with Papaji, who some people also may know, who was a master of sorts from India. Anyway, here's the quote. I think it so encapsulates the month of March and the new moon we just had. She says, "When I recognized that I had done everything I knew to do, and still there was suffering alive in me, I called out to the universe. And the great benefit of that prayer was it brought me to a teacher, that was Papaji, who said, 'Stop everything.' And what I really understood that meant was, stop trying to escape, stop trying to be somebody, stop trying to get away, stop trying to survive, stop trying to be safe, stop trying to endlessly get something, and stop trying to keep something away." He actually meant, just be still. And I think that this is really in harmony with the message, of this kind of work that we're doing here. It certainly doesn't mean passivity or do nothing, but it means when you go to that one topic, that you have done everything about, whether it's from making a move to your job, to awakening itself, to a relationship, whatever the topic is, to healing your body, whatever that topic is, where anything imaginable has been done, you stop. You just stop. And that's the full offering. Now, ironically, it's in that stopping that the right action often gets shown. Can you hear the baby crying in the hall? Wow. I have never heard a baby crying like that here. Okay. So I think that's, as you know, I sort of take everything as a sign. I think that's the inner child that just suffers in the not getting. Wow. Oh, wow. That's wild. I don't know if you can hear this or not. That is like one major screaming baby. But the inner child that is in that's what it's feeling, yet you want to feel the feelings. You want to get them out. Has nothing to do with going numb. And then you offer it all. And often it goes to that place where there's nothing more to do until you're shown. Until you're shown. The actions will arise on their own. It's not passivity. It's not just crawling into bed. If there are actions to take, they will absolutely be shown. So I love when he said that. He said, stop trying to escape. Stop trying to be somebody. Stop trying to get away. Stop trying to survive. Stop trying to be safe. Stop trying to get something. Stop trying to keep something away. Just be still. And then out of that, all actions start to arise on their own. So I want to do a meditation on that, and then I want to talk about that a little bit more. Wow, and now the baby's gone. Focusing on your breath. Breathing in, calming, healing energy. And breathing out any tension, any worry, any fear, anything that's been going on, just breathing it out. Breathing in, calming, healing, centering energy. As if you have roots like a tree and they go all the way down into the center of the earth. No matter what turbulence is happening on the outside, there are these roots anchoring you into the center of the earth, and you feel very solid. Like a beautiful, strong tree. You maybe even see yourself as a tree growing from the earth. Maybe even waving in the wind and the turbulence, but you are solid. Having that feeling that wherever you are right now, this moment, wherever you're hearing my voice, you are exactly where you need to be. It could change overnight, but for this moment, you're exactly where you need to be. You didn't do anything wrong. You didn't miss any ship. You didn't screw anything up. You are where you need to be. And I'd like you to have that feeling. You can feel this inner divine, this presence of love in your heart. And that love inside can bless exactly where you are. You're just pouring blessings to the roof over your head, to your body, to your mind. Pouring blessings to the exact spot where you are, exactly as you are. No need for improvement. In this moment, just blessing it. Sending gratitude to it. As it is, knowing it can change in a heartbeat. But at the moment, you're embracing it as it is. And just noticing any part of you that's really been suffering about a certain topic, and you're just pouring blessings to that topic, whatever it is, saying that the perfect solution, the right outcome, the divinely selected outcome is already selected and will be shown in the right time and the right way. Enough has been done. Let it go. The right actions will be shown at the right time. You may feel the inner divine holding that little kid inside that just has gone through so much. You can feel yourself sending love to that kid. Let it know it's done enough and the right actions will be shown. It can let go. Blessing all of it as it is. As you're ready, you can slowly come back out, remembering everything that occurred.